Hello guys, so they'll be ranking Sandbox games on this tier list from F to S tier. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, some of these games I have not played, but most of these games I have played. So just letting you know that. And also, I'm going to rename F tier to games I haven't played. So, games I haven't. I forgot how you spelled haven't, I'm so sorry. Played, I think I spelled it right. But it doesn't matter. Let's just start ranking. And first we have Don't Starve, the single player Don't Starve. I have played this, thankfully. Don't Starve is a wonderful game. I like it. It's very hard, though. Harder than, like, probably all of these games on this tier list. Maybe except Rimworld. But it's still a very, very, very hard game. And I would play it if you're willing to be killed many, many, many times and start over again many, many, many times. So I'd put this in, like, A tier. It's a pretty strong game. I wouldn't say it's the best sandbox game. It doesn't give you the most, unlimited power, but it gives you a lot of stuff. Don't Starve Together, the multiplayer version. Now this is, like, in my opinion, the best Don't Starve. They're both really good games, and the only difference is that Don't Starve Together is basically literally just meant for multiplayer. But Don't Starve Together just works like better, or Don't Starve in general just works better with multiplayer rather than single player, I believe. Mostly because it's a hard game to do in single player, and it makes it a little bit easier to do it in multiplayer. So I'd put this in an S tier. It's very better, not better, but just a great version of Don't Starve. Besiege, I have not played Besiege, or Tabs. I have not played Tabs. Ark, I have not played Ark. Just skip to a game we have played. Minecraft. Minecraft, I feel like we already know where this is gonna go, Great, great game. Unlimited potentials. So much stuff you can build. I'd put it, S tier ahead of, Don't Starve Together. Little Braid, or Illy Braid did not play. Raft, technically did not play. I watched a lot of Raft, though. But I can't really say I played it. Is this The Sims? I think this is The Sims. I have played The Sims before. Well, I mean, one version of The Sims. It's an okay game. I mean, not my favorite sandbox game. I played it a long time ago, so it's kind of like for the person that wants slow progression or likes slow progression in games, not stuff that you can like make happen rapidly and really fast. It takes like some time for stuff to happen in Sims, for as far as I can remember. So if you're the type of person that likes it, that's cool. But personally, I just don't really like The Sims that much. So I'm gonna put you in C tier. I'm sorry. Starbound is a good game, but I'm not much of a fan of it. I have it on Steam and I played it, but I'm not much of a fan of it. But I still realize it's a good game, so I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's still a good game that deserves to be respected. I would recommend it if you're into that sort of stuff. GTA 5. I really like GTA 5. The only problem I have with it is like, I don't know. I guess like hackers in GTA Online, and like how story mode sometimes like limits you to exploring a lot of the map because it wants you to it wants it to be unknown at first. But other than that, GTA 5 is a really good game, and I would recommend it. And where would I put it on this tier list? I would put it a good S tier, behind Minecraft, but ahead of Don't Starve Together. Stardew Valley. I have played Stardew Valley. I like it. It reminds me a lot of Starbound, even though like they do not have much in common besides being slight sandbox games. And I don't know why they remind me, because they both start with an S. Starbound, Stardew Valley, yeah, probably is why. But it's an okay game. I mean, I guess I like it more than Starbound by a little bit, so I'd put it in B tier ahead of Starbound. But they're both pretty okay games. Ramworld, Ramworld is one of my favorite, sandbox games. I would actually just put this in S tier, to be honest. Maybe, like, I'd say before GTA 5 and Minecraft, but ahead of Don't Starve Together. You know what? It just depends. I think I want to leave it like that. Forager. What do I think of Forager? I got the game on my Nintendo Switch, and to be honest, I did not get that far. I kind of just played like an hour of it and then stopped playing because I got bored. It's like one of those games where it's like slow progression, and I feel like sandbox games don't really work as well on like Nintendo Switch, so that's maybe why I didn't experience, fond times of it as much. Maybe if I had played it on like, my PC, I would have had a greater time with it, and I would have liked it more. But that's up for debate, and honestly, I just did not like it that much. So I'll put Forager. I don't want to do you like this, Forager, because I realize, you're a good game, but I'll put you ahead of C tier. I mean, in C tier ahead of Sims. In C tier. Gary's mod. Uh, this is a hard one because Gary's mod is like the most sandboxy game out there. Meaning, like the name is literally Gary's mod. The whole point of the game is that you can install like tons of mods because there are tons of mods for the game. And that's the whole concept. Like, there's lots of mods. You can mod your own world basically inside Gary's mod. You can create your own game. You can create your own like SMA or SMN, whatever it's called, like movies that use like character textures from Gary's mod and whatever. But its whole point is that it inspires creativity, even to the extent where it's actually inspiring. Like, I would say it inspires more creativity more than Minecraft. And I'm gonna say that because of like there's so many more like endless potentials because of like the mods that are like that you can download for Gary's mod. But to me, I'm not really into that. Like, I just like, I like these games not because of the endless potentials necessarily. I like them. I like that they have endless potentials, but I like them because they're just fun and enjoyable. Like their base game can just be fun and enjoyable. You don't have to like build something, or you can just like feel like you accomplished something if like made progress. I feel this with Rimworld, Minecraft, even GTA sometimes, and Don't Starve. But with Gary's mod, it's kind of just like it kind of feels like it's kind of pushing you to like create something, and if you just want to play the base game, you can't really because that the base game is literally like downloading mods and creating stuff with them, which is not wrong. In fact, it's good, but I'm just not much of a fan of Gary's mod, so I'd probably put it in C tier behind Sims and Forager. I'm sorry. I have not played Rust. I should play Rust, but I have not played Rust. Factorio, I heard is a lot like Rimworld. I have not played it. Kerbal Space Program, I've played once. It's a pretty interesting idea for a game, but I feel like I haven't played enough where I can like rank it. Terraria, I have played Terraria a lot. On my Steam profile, I have like 238 hours of Terraria or something, but like on my phone, or like I guess it's not, you can't see it anywhere, but on my old iPod and stuff, I used to play Terraria like all the time. In fact, the first version of Terraria I ever played was the mobile version. I had like a lot of fun with Terraria. Yeah, I created like a lot of like interesting houses, I guess. The funnest part was just like, progressing through the game. I'm more of a type of person to enjoy a game for progressing and advancing more than creating, I guess, which is, just me, but I really like Terraria. I don't think it's the best sandbox, but it's way up there. So I'm gonna put it like an A tier ahead of Don't Starve single player. I have not played Civilian or this game, and I have not played Cube World, and those are these Sandbox games tier listed. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you next time in another video, guys. Goodbye.